Hey guys, Brian Hill with The Complete Combatant. Going to talk about small guns today. Not really my specialty, but I do occasionally carry them because I have adult activities to do where I have to dress appropriately. As you notice today, I got my shirt tucked in, which is a very rare thing. Usually I'm carrying a VP9A1F with a light on it in a floodlight Enigma by PHLster, who's one of our sponsors. Today I'm carrying an Enigma, but I've got a CC9 in it, which is HK's new small pistol. For me, it fills a niche for carry. I've never been particularly successful in the South carrying small wheel guns. I have carried them, but I find the humidity and my lack of maintenance tend to be a problem. So instead, I'm carrying a great little gun that's been really well tested. If I heard the number right, it's about 750,000 rounds through it, 750,000, which is just ridiculous for these guns. This gun carries 13 rounds, so 12 in the magazine, 1 in the chamber, comes optic ready. All the controls are ambidextrous, slide release, magazine release is ambidextrous. The only change I've made to this gun is I put on Talon's grip tape. They're a pro model, which has a little rubber, a little grip in it. Find it pretty good for concealed carry. Now, I've got a big hand, so I tend to get on the slide release and the gun doesn't lock back, but it's not that type of gun. Could I take a class with this? Yeah. Would I want to take a 2-day class with it? No. Could I do it? Yeah, definitely. It's not that type of gun though. This is for me to carry and say I'm going to the grandkids' party, all right? And I'd like to dress appropriately, tuck my shirt in for once in my life, and I've got a gun pretty well concealed. All right, I'm gonna do a little mag dump here so you can see the gun in action, and then we'll talk about it a little bit. All right, and there we go. Okay, as you can see, my hand is bigger than this gun. So even getting on it, I have to practice a little bit more, but this is a deep concealment gun, all right? Runs pretty well. I shot all alphas at that pace. I'm at about 5 yards right now, so nothing too taxing with it. Really good setup here though for the gun. Let's talk about the trigger a little bit, okay? On this trigger, okay, very light to me, okay? You can see it's got a lot of take up right there, okay? And then I get to a wall and then just the gentlest of pressure and it breaks. So it doesn't require a lot. From the factory, this trigger is really acceptable. It's got a trigger safety tab on it. All right, it's got a rotating safety inside of it. It's really a nice setup in these. All right, and that gets us really set to have a safe gun that I could carry appendix. Oddly enough, I've got the small grips on this one. It tends to fit my hand better with the small grip, okay? And my finger gets to the trigger just fine. Instead of having a forward tilted trigger, this is a normal style trigger for me, so I can run it pretty good. I find this gun easier to shoot at speed than real slow. It is incredibly precise, but it requires me to be a little bit more diligent because of the unusual trigger press relative to the VP9. But a really good gun. Let's talk about what I'm carrying it in. All right, I left the leg leash off today, so I could just take this off. Okay, there it is. All right, and there's the Enigma. Okay, so this allows me to carry without a belt or inside the pants with a belt over it. You can see the new setup here. Great robust faceplate with this. Nice soft belt, easy adjusting from the side. And then I'm using their new wedge pad, which is just fantastic. Really helps that gun conceal. So between the claw on this side and the pad on this way, this gun really disappears. Okay, and having a small gun like this to carry when sometimes I might have to choose not to carry anything at all is a great option for me. I'm always going to choose the bigger gun. It's just the way I'm built. That's the way my mind works. And for some people, like Rhett Newmeyer, Demonstrated Concepts, you should check out his PHLster videos on how to do this. He's the expert in the field. You can get a lot out of these little guns. I wouldn't feel like I'm giving up much with this gun. All right, I could do really good work with this and I feel really connected to it. Good trigger. The recoil's a bit snappy. Gonna be honest, you're gonna feel it when you're shooting it, but it is that type of gun. And have 13 in a mag, and I didn't bring it today, but doing a reload from the pocket with a Neo Mag or something like that, it's super easy with this gun. It's really set up well to have a good reload on it, okay? You can see it's got a nice wide base here, and you can put it in nice and easy from this position to this position and have a reload. So honestly, you could be carrying 25 rounds with you and a very imperceptible gun, to use their PHLster Concepts idea, the Demonstrated Concepts. It's imperceptible, nobody can see it. This is a great way to do it. Always choose to be well armed, okay? And if this fits what you need due to the thinness and the ability to hide a gun like that. This is a great setup for you, all right? And you know it's in a tried and true package that's been used quite a bit and demonstrated to run well. So, safe gun, well set up, lots of good shooting out of it. I can't recommend it enough. I'm sponsored by HK, I get it. I'm a shill, all right? And I'm sponsored by PHLster, but I only use these products because they work. That's what really matters to me. And yes, I received the gun free, and I received the PHLster free, but I would have paid for them. I'll tell you that right now. All right, guys, I'm Brian Hill with The Complete Combatant, and as always, measure, refine, and perform.